What's the interaction between ultra-processed foods and obesity? Well, one thing we know is that that we eat around 70% ultra-processed foods, and that increased exposure to ultra-processed foods increases the likelihood of developing obesity. And this interaction between how these processed foods were created, their chemical composition and how they're structured, with the combination quite often of sugar, fats, and salt, and how that interaction of chemicals affects the deep structure of the brain and that appetite center. So the ultra-processed foods tend to cause overeating or eating above our caloric needs. They're designed to do that, and that's why we want them. I, for instance, love Oreos, and I have a hard time when they're around not eating them. And after I eat a couple, I want more. So, and there's also certain situations in which I'm going to want those things more, say right after the kids go to bed. My brain has learned through repeated exposures that it's time to go to the pantry, and I know those foods aren't probably the best for my health, but I eat them because I enjoy them. And not only that, not so much that I enjoy them, but that my brain has learned through repeat exposure that it's the time that wanting is there. So coming down the steps after my kids go down, my brain has already, through learning, associated going down the steps nighttime with wanting to go to the pantry. And it might not even be that I like what's in that pantry, but there's a wanting, and the reward is getting relieving that wanting, and then I'll reinforce it. So that's kind of the pattern here. And these ultra-processed foods can be quite useful, where they were created and designed for us to want them. And that's their power. It's in this unconscious part of the brain that has led to us being trained to want them over time and to want them.